going on, Washington football team fans? It's your boy back with another video. Ravens football team recap this week. I'm not really that disappointed, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of liked a few things that I've seen on the football field. There's a few things I didn't like, but I liked it. And one thing we got to understand, before I get into the recap, one thing we got to understand as fans is we're a better football team today than we was yesterday. We're a better organization than we was this year than we were last year. We're a way better organization this year than we have been. You got to think, we had Bruce Allen for 9 years. That was pure 9 years of nothing but utter chaos and dysfunction. So you got to give Rivera that much credit. We're actually a credible organization again. You can see it through the development. Look at Antonio Gibson from week 1 to now. You can see the development. Chase Young, you already see. Montez Sweat, look at his jump from last year to this year. You can see the development. I know you might not agree with Troy Aikman. You see the development. Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, you can see the development of the nucleus of our football team. You can see it. Terry McLaurin, you can see it. These are all 1 and 2 year players that I'm naming. That's our nucleus. You can see the development in it. Isaiah Wright, he just got here. You can see the development in it. You can see it right before your eyes. We're developing as an organization and a football team, and you can see it. We're a better organization today than we were yesterday. Point blank period. That's all you can ask. We've already won. We're a better organization. Now to get to the game. We came out with the tempo that I asked, man. I mean, what can I ask for? We came out with a tempo, pretty good tempo. We started moving the football. We moved the football on. We stalled out at the end, but we did move the football. Held the Ravens on their first drive. Our defense is pretty sturdy. It is what it is. It's pretty sturdy. Then we had the fumble with McKenzie that was led to a 7. Another turnover leading the 7 points. So in the last 3 weeks, 28, that's 31 points off turnovers in the last 2 weeks alone. We can't have that. But we did take care of the football a little better this week than we did last week. You got to be honest. We took a shot down the field. I don't care. We took 2 shots today. And I know one thing about a Turner. They want to take a shot a quarter. So him taking 2, that's really in the philosophy of his offense. Because a lot of people be like, oh my God, Scott's offense is driving me crazy. Give Scott a chance, y'all. You guys already said we don't have any old linemen. You already said we only have 1 receiver besides Terry McLaurin. So you can't be as hard on Scott and Haskins as you want to be. You just got to, he's going to develop as a play caller, and he's developing as a quarterback. We're going to know this. How many weeks has this been? It's been 4 weeks. We got 12 weeks left. Let's let this guy develop. Let's let the offense develop. But the positives, we went for it on 4th. We picked it up. Gibson. I asked Scott for screen passes, and he gave me screen pass after screen pass after screen pass after screen pass. You know what? I wasn't mad because we looked better today. Dwayne Haskins had 300 yards, and he had a rushing touchdown. Gibson, he had those things build confidence up. That's why that's important. You want to know why that's important? Because that builds confidence up. Then we can go into next week game, the Rams game, with a little bit more confidence. That team can present us some problems with Jalen Ramsey and Jared Goff and a lot of things they got going on. But I'm not scared of them. We put up a pretty good fight against Baltimore. Yeah, Lamar Jackson had that big run, that big 50-yard run. They went up 14-0, but we responded. We actually responded. See, this is the turning point of the game right here, to me. Yeah, they went up 14-0, but that wasn't the turning point for me. The turning point to me is when we went down the field and scored 7 points, and they picked up the conversion. They picked up the fourth down conversion on the fake punt. That to me, that's when the game was over. But still, in that, we still fought. We still fought. I like the little hook pass to Gibby. I loved it. Getting him more involved in the pass game, it takes pressure off Dwayne. Because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to take pressure off this young quarterback. So we still got hit with some blitzes that wasn't picked up. But I tell you one thing. Our D-line, our defense is physical. We're a physical group. Big Tim Settle got a sack today. I was loving that. Because that's what you want to ask of a player like Tim Settle. Another guy that's developing. Matt Ioannidis, he gets a sack. He came in replace of him today, and he played stellar. You couldn't ask for more. Could we play better D at some times of the game? Yeah. But I think we're missing a linebacker. I think we're missing like an upper echelon linebacker, and this D will be almost complete. With a few kinks here and a few kinks there. We built on the strength of the defense. That's what we've been doing, if you haven't been noticing, for the past 3 years. Cal Smith has been building a defense, and you can see it developing right in front of your eyes. We're going to be a problem. We're going to be a problem. And the crazy thing is, we're still in first place in the NFC East. It's so weird to me that if you would have told me 5 weeks ago that we're going to be 1-3 and we're first place in the division, I would have been like, damn, for real? I'm going to tell you something, though. I know everybody's like, dang, Dallas is 1-3. Dallas scores points, though. Dallas already proved they can score points on everybody. Their defense is just horrible. Maybe that. I look at Thanksgiving, expect the bomb burner. Thanksgiving between us and Dallas. I think we're gonna come out. I think the offense is gonna the offense is getting better. 300 yards passing. The offense is getting better, and that's all we can ask of this team is to get better. Remember, 20 years of dysfunction before we even got to this point where we are now. And like I say, we are a better organization today than we was yesterday. It's a better organization this year than we were last year at this time. The dysfunction is gone. The chaos is gone. Now we can get right back to football. We can get back to football, building this football team, developing this football team. We're at that point now. We're a regular organization now. When last year it was chaotic, a dumpster fire, California wildfire, whatever you want to call it, that's what we were. Now the fire's out. Now we're getting back to being a football team. I'm loving it. Oh man, the deep ball to McLaurin late in the game. I was out of my seat, but I was entertained the whole game. We're taking the necessary steps to become a better franchise. I see it. And you should see it too if you look. We want a quick fix in DC. You can't quick fix it. It's some things that can't be quickly fixed. And we're one. We can't be quickly fixed, but you can see that we're taking the necessary steps to fix what's been going on for the last 20 years of utter chaos, mass confusion, Just a straight terribly ran organization. We've been a terribly ran organization. And now I can see that we're at least organized now. I can actually see the development in our young players. We wasn't developing players. Look at Preston Smith now over there. There's a few other guys through the years. Ryan Clark went somewhere else.